thread on Reddit called "What is this thing?" It's great. People post photos of weird items they find, and then strangers will write in helping them solve the mystery of what the strange items are. It's fun, so we decided to make it a game. We took real photos from Reddit, went out on Hollywood Boulevard to see if people walking by could help identify them, and it's time to play now. What is this thing? All right? What is this thing? All right, so take a good look and try to figure out what it is, and now we'll find out what people on the street think.
What is this thing?
Put it in the ground, grab the weed.
A weed plucker.
It's for shish kebabs.
Some type of dildo as well, probably.
A dildo?
Yeah, some type of dildo. It could be.
It looks like like a knife with a tail on it. There's some kind of release device here because I can see it coming down, kind of like a pair of vice grips. When you clamp it together, you squeeze it and it releases, lets it pop. So it takes the inner layer of the fruit and opens it up, breaks it down so you can pull it out and possibly pour it into something and make a margarita with it or something. Coconut, you gotta admit, that's a solid shell on it. People have died from falling, right? There's more people that died from those in shark attacks. Yeah, because in other countries, they fall asleep at the bottom of a coconut tree and that coconut falls, hits them in the head, boom, game over.
So, just to corral you into an answer here, it's a device to bore a hole into a coconut to get the milk out. Something like that.
I'm thinking something like that.
Oh, all right. Oh. Well, Mike has an active imagination. So let's see if one of his 10 answers is right. Is it a weed plucker, a shish kebab skewer, a dildo, or a coconut milk extractor? What do you think? All right, let's find out what it is.
It's a cranial perforator for draining fluid from a baby's head.
Oh, that is so much worse than I expected.
Not if you're a baby with a head full of fluid, it isn't. All right, here's the next item. What is this thing? Look at it, and let's see what the pedestrians say.
Yeah, it's a container for cyanide pills for spies.
Some kind of musical instrument?
A musical instrument.
I'm gonna go with a toy of some sort, like a video game, but like old.
An old video game. What is this thing?
That rope is interesting because it looks like you'd put the end of the lanyard through the loop and then pull it. See, I looked at it, I see these screws and I'm thinking it's screwed to the piece of wood. It very well may not be, but when you pick it up, it's gonna invert itself, right? You're gonna get a reverse angle out of it.
But what do you use? What is it? What do you use it for?
What would I use it?
What is this thing?
You know, honestly, there's probably 10, 20 different ways of doing it probably easier. Maybe grabs another box, and then you could take this blue box here that's hinged, fold it up, put it in your pocket, or take it and move on to the next one.
So you think it's a box holder?
Don't sit next to Mike on the plane, I guess. All right, what do you think? Is it a spice, cyanide pill case, musical instrument, old video game, or a box holder? All right, let's find out what the answer is.
This is a razor blade sharpener.
So, well, a little embarrassed actually, because I think, you look at something in 5 different ways, you get 5 different answers, right?
Yeah, maybe even 10 sometimes. Mike is good. All right, let's see one more. What is this thing? What is that thing? All right, let's go back to the street.
All right, what is this thing?
Is this a laser?
Use it to draw straight lines with?
Some kind of optometrist device.
You grab this thing, it's got a handle on it, looks like some magnets or a strap. I'm estimating that thing goes on a wall, because you look at the way all they are. So that baby's gonna go on a wall. You're gonna suck your strap, you put it on, boom, now it's on. Problem is, that thing's aiming towards the ground. What good is that? Some kind of detection device. Now, what would you use it for? Could it shoot something? I don't know. Why would you want to shoot something? I see a bellows here. Looks like something takes a little impact, and there's some shock absorbing going on. Or is that truly a handle they grab a hold of, and they suction cup it to the window, and then...
Mike, come on, dude.
Here. This is a counterweight or a battery pack in the back. They spin this thing around. Right? Count the traffic, the foot traffic coming in and out of your store. You beam it across the street here, you never know it. How fast are cars going by? So it could be combination radar, could be...
Radar detector.
Yeah, radar detector.
All right, that's it. Is it a laser? Is it a straight line drafting tool, an optometry device, or a detection device, gun, foot traffic counter, radar detector? Lock in your votes and let's find out.
Would you like to know what it is?
Yes.
That's an automatic dildo machine, Mike.
Automatic dildo machine.
So, all right, look, you have a pretty mechanical mind. How does that operate?
Right. That baby.
Well, go ahead. Walk us through it.
Battery
now
charge.
that you know what it
that
is.
baby's gonna be vibrating around in there.
Yeah.
And yeah.
All right, well, I think I might need to sit Mike down and give him the talk. Thank you, Mike. Anyway, that's the educational part of our show tonight. Thanks for playing What Is This Thing?
Ba-dum-bum.